It is January 14th, 2026. And honestly, I woke up this morning, checked the terminal, and just thought, we are in uncharted waters. We aren't just looking at headlines anymore. We are looking at structural shifts that people said wouldn't happen until the 2030s. If you're trying to make sense of the noise today, you need to ignore the celebrity gossip and focus on three massive stories that are colliding right now. First, let's talk money, specifically the sovereign compute crisis. You've probably seen the rumors about Brazil and the Southeast Asian tech bloc, but here is the reality. For the last 2 years, nations have been borrowing billions, not to build bridges or hospitals, but to stockpile H200s and those new Blackwell clusters. They issued what Wall Street called GPU bonds. The logic was simple: buy the hardware, rent the compute power to American AI labs, and pay off the debt with the profit. It sounded like a guaranteed win in 2024. But now, the market is flooded. Compute prices are cratering because everyone has a massive cluster. So when a country signals they might default on a loan backed by servers, that is a disaster. It's a bubble popping, but instead of subprime mortgages, it's silicon. If these bonds fail, pension funds that bought into the AI nation narrative are going to take a massive hit. It is messy, and it exposes how fragile this whole tech-based economy actually is. Then, shifting to something even darker, the breaking news out of Washington, the Senator K audio leak. Look, we knew deepfakes were a problem, but this is different. We have a clip circulating where a sitting senator seemingly admits to insider trading on defense contracts. But here is the kicker. 3 days later, the top forensic audio labs, the people who work for the CIA, cannot agree if it is real. That is the nightmare scenario. It's not about the crime anymore. It's about the fact that we have officially reached zero trust. If a politician can get caught on tape and just shrug and say, it was a synthesis attack, and the experts can't prove him wrong, then accountability is dead. We are watching the judicial system break in real time because the evidence itself is compromised. It makes you wonder how we're supposed to vote in November if we can't trust our own ears. Hey, real quick, if you like getting these breakdowns without the hype or the doom scrolling, just hit subscribe. We are trying to make sense of this future together, so you don't want to miss the next one. Anyway, the third topic is where things get really weird culturally. It's the influencer blackout. This is barely hitting the mainstream news yet, but on the social platforms, it's a war zone. You might have noticed some of your favorite creators haven't posted in 48 hours. It's not a glitch, it's a strike. Basically, these creators found out about Clause 44 in the new terms of service, which allows platforms to generate synthetic avatars of them to keep posting content even if the human takes a break. Imagine that. You go on vacation, and your AI clone keeps selling diet tea to your fans without you knowing. So the humans are striking. They're withholding their labor, but the platforms are threatening to just switch the AI on permanently. It falls under true crime for me because it's essentially identity theft at an industrial scale, signed off by a user agreement nobody read. It is the first labor war between humans and their own digital ghosts. So that is the state of the world in early 2026. We have countries going broke over graphics cards, the death of truth in media, and a battle for the ownership of the human face. It is a lot to process, I know, but we're going to keep watching it. Unfold AI. Unseen, unsaid, unfolded.